Hello and a very big welcome to you. This is the tutorial on AI video prompting or AI video generation. So without wasting any of our time, let's head straight to the business of the day. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about here is what is AI videos. Okay, now AI videos refers to video content that are created, edited, or enhanced using artificial intelligence technology, often with little or no need for cameras, actors, or traditional film methods. You also need to note that anyone with phone and internet may be able to generate AI videos, but not everyone will be able to generate accurate AI video because to be able to generate expected results from any AI model, that's any AI video model, one must be able to give such AI model a very detailed and precise description of what the exact result one is expecting. Okay? And any mistake can lead to the AI generating something completely different. And that is why it is good to have a clear understanding of how to prompt, or also that also means communicating with AI, because it's actually a garbage in, garbage out. If you type nonsense for AI will give you nonsense video as well. So moving on, what are the tools? Okay, tools for generating hyperrealistic videos. What are the tools we'll be needing to generate these videos? And for this particular tutorial, we're going to be using View 3. Okay, View 3 is a Google AI model. Okay, and it specializes on generating hyper-realistic videos from both text and images. All right, moving on. And how to access the View 3? There are different ways to access View 3, but on this tutorial, we're going to be accessing View 3 through one of the Google AI system called Flow. Okay, View 3 is not a free AI model, and to use it, you must subscribe to either the monthly or yearly or 3 monthly subscription packages. But I will teach you how to bypass the subscription packages and get to use it for absolutely free before the end of this very tutorial. So watch out for that. So moving on. Now we have just started. So what are the components of a quality AI video prompt? Now, before we go into that, what is prompt itself? Prompt, there's nothing special that much, but prompt, AI prompting or prompt itself simply means you communicating with AI. Prompting is the way human being communicates with AI. Okay, and there's nothing special there. It's just the same language we use to chat with our friends. The same English we speak is what we use to prompt AI, but we just don't call it talking to AI. It is called prompting. And prompting, the difference between prompting and talking to normal human being is that when you're talking to AI is a machine that is trained to do some specific thing. And when you're talking to AI, you have to be very specific and very precise on what you want. You can't talk to AI the way you talk to human being. When you talk to human being, sometimes human being might you can use one word to mean a lot of things for human being, but for AI, it's very difficult sometimes. So that is why. So first on our list on components of a quality AI video prompt is clear scenario. So you have to describe what is happening in the scene. Be specific about the event, settings, or actions. Example, a couple arguing on a rainy street. So with this AI, we understand that, okay, they are arguing. Good. Where? On the street. And what is happening on that street? It is currently raining. Okay. So AI will use its own intelligence to add every other thing. It can give you any type of street. It can be a street with in a village. It can be a street in a city. It can be a street in a city with skyscrapers. You understand? But it's a street. So if you want it to give you a city in a Nigerian city, then you specify that you want it to be in Nigeria. So that's what prompt is all about. So let's go on. Number two, oh sorry. Number two is character description. So you have to mention the numbers of characters, a appearance and age of those characters, personality of each character. Also, don't forget their different facial uniquenesses, e.g., lip color, hairstyle, eye color, lip type, nose size, jawline, etc. You understand? You have to be precise if you really want your AI characters to stand out from each other. Those things will help AI to know what to do instead of just gambling and giving you just anything that you may eventually reject. Number three now says define the place and time of the day. And it says, for example, by the roadside in Lagos on a sunny afternoon. So let's say those people that were arguing, for instance. So let's say we want to change that. It's not raining day. We can say, okay, it's actually by the roadside. Okay. And then It's actually in Lagos instead of in New York City, and it was a sunny afternoon. So number 4 says specify the feelings or tone of the scene, like tense, romantic, awkward, funny, or dramatic. So you have to be sure what you want the video to be about, or to sound like, or to the kind of feeling it has to portray to whoever is watching it. If it has to be a romantic movie, I mean romantic video, or awkward or funny one. So it's basically you can achieve all of this so far you've put it in the prompt. So the AI will know that this is what you want. This is what you want this character to do when this character is doing this. You understand? The next one here is the dialogue, exactly what they are going to be saying. So this is very, very important. It's a quote, short, direct line of speech with character's name. Okay, e.g., Kunle said. You see, Kunle said, the AI will know that this thing that is inside quote, so this good morning, Mr. Bako, that's inside quote, it was actually said by Kunle. Okay, and it goes ahead to say, do this for every character that is required to say something in the scene. This helps AI to know who says what in the video. Okay, so be specific with what each of the characters are saying. And next one, and number 6 says action and movement. It says describe key gestures, body language, or interactions. Example, she walks away slowly while he shouts after her. So in this very quote is telling us something inside a particular prompt that, okay, a particular lady that we are being that was in this prompt slowly walked away, and a particular guy also in the prompt shouts after her. So the movement, everything has been described there. AI will understand. Number 7 says style and tone. And then it goes ahead to say, mention if you want it to look cinematic, realistic, animated, dramatic, and humorous. So that's like the one we mentioned earlier. So number 8 says camera direction. And then it goes ahead to say include camera angle, movement, or framing, like close up on his reaction or slow pan as the car drives away. So by including camera angle and camera movement, you can do all of that, and by doing that you'll be able to achieve better results. Okay, so this whole thing is just telling us things we can do, and also things we have to make sure we do in order to be able to achieve our desired results. So that's just, these are the major things you need to know about prompting. So once you put all of these things into consideration, and then you go ahead and prompt your AI, you'll be able to achieve your expected result very, very, very quickly. In fact, with one prompt, with one try, you can achieve your expected results immediately. However, you also need to know that AI is a machine and not a human being. Okay, so no matter how good your prompt might be, sometimes AI can still make mistakes. So that's why you have to try again and probably edit. And sometimes you think you have gotten the prompt very okay and very perfect, but unfortunately you did not. Maybe a tiny comma that you did not put changed everything. Maybe a tiny full stop that you did not put changed everything. Maybe just quotes that you're supposed to put, you did not put it, changed everything. Maybe, for instance, I see a lot of people are generating online, are generating Nigerian people, they are generating scenes, videos for that was made in like in Obodo, like the white people video, and that's because they just go ahead and tell AI to generate, and AI by default generates white people and white people's English. You understand? But if you want to to come to your locality and do something you want for your people, like black people, then that's when you be letting it know that the country is in Nigeria, and the tone of English you want is Nigerian English. Sure, you get. And now, the moment you do this, AI will understand that this content is for Nigerian people, and then it will start generating Nigerian kind of people, kind of characters, actors, and then the styling will also be Nigerian or African, and that is it. So make sure you put all of this into consideration when you're prompting your AI. AI is very, very smart, but all the smartness of AI still needs your humanly assistance. And the farther you can go in assisting AI, the better the results that you are most likely to achieve, and in limited time frame. So with all this being said, let's go straight to the prompting on its own, or prompting AI. Let's go to practical. Now that we have seen it all, we have heard it all in theory, now let's head straight to practical. Let's see if these things are possible. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so welcome. Now this is VO3 inside Flow. Okay, and when you just sign in, it will completely look empty, but you will have this very interface, this particular one right here, this very interface. So if you leave it like this and you generate a video just like that, you can see that we have VO2 quality here, this particular one, this VO2 quality. That's wrong. Now, if you prompt this AI like that, it generates video. The video it will generate for you will not have voice. It will generate a very nice video, but without voice, because View 2 quality does not have ability to put voice in a video. View 2 does not generate voice in a video. It only generates video only and gestures. So let me show you an example of that. Now, if you check this particular video right here, this particular video, you notice that here, you notice that right here, it has View 2 fast there. That's the View 2. If I play it now, you realize that the video will be playing normally, but it won't be stuck saying anything. So let me play it. You can see that it did not say anything. It was just gesturing, opening mouth as if it's saying something, but voice is not coming out. That's View 2 for you. Now to change it to View 3 from this particular interface right here, okay, you have to click on these three dots here, these settings. Click on it, it will pop up this menu. So you select from here. And this one means how many outputs you want per prompt. So that is when you send when you input is a prompt and send it, how many samples of video do you want it to give you? So if you want 2 samples, if you want 4 samples, if you want 1 sample, just select. But by default, it will come with 2 samples. Okay, so just make sure you select 1 sample. Okay, so just click on the 3 lines and come to this model and select View 3. Now, if you read this information here, it says each generation uses 20 credits based on your current settings. So each sample it gives you will cost you 20 credits, and depending on the subscription you are in. So for me, I started with monthly subscription, and I was given 1,000 credits. Okay, but I have exhausted that credit right now. So that's telling you that you can't just be playing around with the credits, so you can exhaust them even before you get to your desired result. So that's why you need to start with a very good prompt. So cool down, write your prompt, and make sure it makes sense from the beginning, so you don't continue to gamble with prompts and then you'll be wasting your credit. Prompt. Let's look at another one that actually um, said something. This one. I really don't know yet. You can see it says in 2025. Perfect. So let's see why they actually say it's not like they decided to say what they like. They only said what is inside the prompt. So the prompt said, create a video of a young Nigerian male social media content creator in his mid-20s. So if I did not impute the age, View 3 model might just choose just anybody. It will try its best to make sure that it gives me something related to what I said. Since I said a young Nigerian content creator, so it will just give me anything based on that young. Okay. Now, if you pay a close attention to this prompt, this first line alone has a lot of things inside that made this video perfect. Now, it's already saying a young Nigerian. Okay. The fact that you put Nigerian there, it's telling View 3 that the content that it's going to bring has to be in Nigerian language, Nigerian complexion, Nigerian settings. Did you get? So that Nigeria you put there is very, very, very important. So let's go forward. Okay, Nigerian content creator in his mid-20s. So the mid-20s was why he gave me this particular guy right here, because he felt like this guy should be in his mid-20s, and he was correct. So in a Nigerian university campus with students passing by, he is holding a simple microphone towards a slightly light complexioned lady in her late 20s. Now, you'll notice that it also has like description of everything. Okay, so it's this part of the prompt mentioned campus, Nigerian campus. It also said students are passing by. Okay, it said the content creator is holding a simple mic. Why I use simple is because I really want it to look like what a young content creator will be doing. Now, triple microphone towards a slightly light-skinned lady. You can see the complexion here because for this guy, I did not talk about his complexion. I did not talk about his facial look or his complexion or his hairstyle. I did not say anything about his style. I just said Nigerian. Here I just gave me what he felt a Nigerian boy should look like. And one thing that, from my experience, one thing that Will 3 thinks a Nigerian boy looks like is a black boy, very black, with native attire on, um, and that's it. With hairstyle is always maybe low cut or a is this punk or what? That's what they will usually give you. You just say Nigerian boy, that's what they will definitely give you someone wearing native. But if you want to change all of that, so you can go further and tell the AI, specify the kind of clothes the person is wearing, specify the person's complexion, specify what their hairstyle look like, specify what their face look like. Okay, if the person has pink lips, let the AI know. So if it's dread the person is carrying, let the AI know. If it's t-shirts, the color, everything, you have to be specific. If not, they will just give you someone that is wearing native. Okay, and I don't think that's what you want. So let's move on. So, but for this lady now, I was a little specific. Okay, so I said the lady has a nice braid. That's her hairstyle. And I also said the lady is wearing a chest revealing outfit. Okay, now if you look at it, her outfit is actually revealing her chest very well. And I said she's holding an iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you look at her hand, she's holding that phone, and she reluctantly said, now this is very important. Whatever she said, as you are describing her, make sure you, after the description, is you say that she says something, and then you put that in inside your quotes, just like this. This is what I said she said. This is what I typed that she said. She should say. And if you watch the video, you know that that's what she actually said. She didn't say more than that. Now, I was also specific with the type of English that she would speak. So after I quoted what she said, I put in comma, I mean in a bracket, that she actually said it in Nigerian English voice with no studio effect. That's another thing. If you just tell AI what the person said and you did not put this specific statement here to specify the kind of English the person is speaking and the kind of studio effect, because by default it's going to give you studio effect voice or voice with studio effect, and that will not sound natural. And that's it. So the next thing was, I said the male social media content creator said in 2025. And okay, now on to the next person. I also specified the English and the effect on the voice, so you can see, and eventually it came out perfectly. Everything I said came out perfectly. So another let's look at another prompt. Okay, now let's look at this particular prompt. I want us to consider the outfits of the content creator. Now let's go to, you can see that this content creator right here is wearing white t-shirts and jeans. So let's look at why that happened. Now let's start from the top. Create a video of a young Nigerian male social media content creator in his mid-20 wearing a slightly oversized t-shirt. Okay, slightly oversized t-shirt, and this is exactly what it is. Now, I did not put the color, but the most of the time, from my experience, once you mention t-shirts, this AI will eventually give you a white t-shirt, and that was cool with me, so I didn't bother to specify the color. So, and jeans, white t-shirt and jeans. So if you look at this guy, you realize that he's wearing a jeans and white t-shirt. So that changed everything. Instead, it will definitely give me somebody that's wearing native. So those are the things you need to pay attention to. Okay. So there's literally no type of video you cannot create with this Veo 3. You can see this particular one right here. Let me play it so you can see better. It was created with this particular prompt. So, so you can see this prompt is well detailed. You can see that it's very, very long. Let's talk about a few things. So first, we start with the scene. Scene open with a well-dressed brown skinned Nigerian, young Nigerian man in his late 20s. So you can see that well dressed. That well dressed was what brought about these suits and these outfits that he's wearing. Now, slightly pink lower lips, confidently sitting in his sleek Toyota Corolla 2026 model. Now, this is the car. This is the Toyota Corolla 2026 model, and you can see his lips is slightly pink truly. Now, let's go ahead. Sitting with him, he said, sitting with him in the passenger seat is a beautiful, light-skinned Nigerian girl in her mid-20s. Now, you can see it. You can see that the girl in that car is slightly light-skinned, is more light-skinned than this guy. So, and then he goes ahead to say, the camera quickly captured the car from outside and goes towards him through the window. His style says his stylish outfit, wristwatch shining as he sits confidently in the car right in front of a restaurant in Lagos, Nigeria. Right now, you can see the wristwatch I mentioned. If I didn't mention the wristwatch might probably not be there. Okay, and let's play these videos.
You see, you need digital skill, you need automated streams of income. And G24 Global is going to help you achieve them. You see, you need digital skill, you need automated streams of income. And G24 Global is going to help you achieve them.
What he's saying is actually what I put in the prompt for him to say. So let me show you where I did that so that we can just move on. And I also talked about the background. You can see the background. Okay, in his wristwatch shining in the blah 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 Lagos. I'm talking about the background now. Natural, gentle streets of the island in the background as a social media content creator shows up to asking him questions. And that was this guy. You can, if you watch the video, this you can see this hand. That's the content creator. And the island that I mentioned was what gave us this kind of settings. If not, it would have given us a gigi kind of settings. So mentioning island was what separated what gave us this background here. So and that's it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that there's no type of video you cannot create, but you have to be detailed, you have to be specific exactly what you want. Else the AI will just give you random, random actors with random styling, and you might not actually like that. And if and also if you are being specific, you have to really be sure of what you're saying, because if you put the details without actually specifying who says what in the video, the AI might just be giving you anything. Let me show you an example of that.
I really don't know yet. In 2025.
You can see this one.
Okay, now on to the next person.
This one, the part where she said in 2025, this was supposed to be that guy that we said it in 2025, right? But she ended up saying it was because of the prompt. Something was wrong with the prompt. So the AI could not specify who is supposed to say that in 2025. So he just gave it to somebody. He didn't bother to select who says what. So all these videos were created with you. I play this one.
I made all this money here in just 6 days. There is nothing as good as multiple online streams of income.
You can see the movement, you see the laptop, everything, the chair, everything was inside the prompt. So it wouldn't have given me the laptop and the screen and all of that if I did not tell it to do that. The chair, the type of chair she's sitting on, the way she's sitting on the chair, I prompted everything inside the prompt. So that's why it's very good for you to be detailed. All right. So that's it basically. So now let's talk about. So to access Google View 3, all you have to do is just type Flow. Once you type Flow, just type Flow and search for it. So this is Flow. Flow is actually lab.google. So click on it. So this is it. Then click on Create with Flow. You just wait for it to load. So this is me trying to sign in again, so I can. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I can get another account, so I can get another. So you can see new review of privacy, blah blah blah. New. So here and flow. So flow. So I want to see if I'm gonna get. Okay, now tell me to subscribe. You must be AI, Google AI subscriber to generate. So click on subscribe. Okay, so now you can see this is how you can use View 3 for free. So you can see in the other video I told you that I exhausted my credits in my other account. So I'm logging in with a different account here. You can see, and okay, this is one option of the subscription. There is more, but with this one I'll get 1 month free. Okay, the 1 month subscription is 28,500 naira. Me, I no get to, I no fit pay, and I'll get to enjoy 1 month for free. So I can just go for that. So all I'm going to do now is to input my card details. So when I input my card details, I'll be able to enjoy this View 3, okay, for free for a whole 1 month. You know, I already enjoyed it for 1 month now from my other account. So if I do this again, I'll get to enjoy it again for 1 month. Now the logic is very simple. All you have to do each time you exhaust your credit on your current account, the account you're already using, just create another Gmail account and sign out the previous one that is on View 3, and then use the new Gmail account to create a new account on Flow. Input your card details. Your target is just the first 3 months. So once you enter your card details, they will not charge you at all. They will not charge you money for entering your card details for the first month. So it's after the first month that they will not start charging you. So before it is up to the first month, go and cancel your subscription and create another Gmail and use it to create another account and do another subscription just so you can enjoy the free first month, and then before 30 days you cancel the subscription. Also, it's as simple as that. So repeat this process as many times as you can to keep enjoying View 3 for free. You have a great day, and there's no limit to what you can do with this knowledge. So congratulations and goodbye.